You need the sugar!
Oh yes, I have sugar in everything!
Yes, you have sugar in everything. Let me just put the sugar in, shall we? Oh, we don't need a spoon for that, I guess.
Because just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. What a good story! That was...
Yeah, so you've probably noticed, last couple of episodes of this show, we've talked about episodes we love.
Yeah. But we will be doing some that we don't like.
Yeah,
very
like,
much. Time Lash?
Oh, how dare you. We don't even mention that.
That actually
We
deserves
don't
stuff.
even talk about the episode, you know?
Oh! Oh!
So it starts off with the Doctor, he gets to Mars, and what I really like about this is you really get a feeling for the characters on the base.
Yeah. They feel like real people.
Well, they do. It's like the whole. Sorry, I just want to say, Captain Adelaide Brooks.
She's brilliant.
Is she though?
She is.
Is she though? So she's horrible. She's She's a horrible person.
Yeah, but when you're in charge, you need to be firm.
But you're on Mars.
And she is
You're
firm.
on like Mars, and she's just like. But she has a go at like her second in command all the time. And he's not doing anything wrong. He just wants to help out. And she's just like, "You've left your post." And she's like, "Oh, you should be like."
I expect better of you.
Yeah, and it's just like, leave him alone. He's a nice guy.
He was telling that guy off.
Stop being horrible.
That guy only did a joke. I would be that guy who would have written a note saying no trespassers on a solar panel. That would have been me.
But either way, she has an amazing origin story, and she is a great character.
I was
really,
yes, because
she's really well written.
Because yes, the Doctor
and well played.
Oh, exactly. And one of the things I like about this story is from the Doctor's point of view. Even though for us it's set in the future, 2059, on Mars. From the Doctor's point of view, this isn't a future story.
No.
This is an historical story to him.
He's like, "Oh my god, I've read you guys
He's like, Captain Adelaide Brooke.
Oh yeah, then first technician and
then he sees that young that young woman and says, "Ah, she's only 27."
He's such a nerd. That's what I love about David Tennant. He's such a nerd. He gets so excited.
Yes.
He's like, "Oh yeah," but then obviously, and the bikes. Oh,
what you need is bikes.
Just
simple little flat pack ones.
Alright, the first people to ever go to Mars, if they bring bikes, Doctor Who.
Aluminium ones, so they don't weigh too much.
Yes, that's a very good idea. But so yeah, obviously the villain in this is brilliant. So Waters of Mars, when they first announced it back in 2009.
Yes.
Because it was a Halloween-esque.
Yes, it was. It was sort of October.
Yeah, it was very strange. I loved that special year because I just loved. It felt very.
There was a lot of very good stories.
It felt very classic Who in the sense we had different stories over the year. But what I really loved about it was Waters of Mars. Immediately you think, oh, the Ice Warriors.
Well, that's also as well. If you look at the cracking around the mouth, you can see that this water creature.
Yeah.
Is possibly not a direct relation, but is somehow related to the Ice Warriors. Because if you look at the Ice Warriors, where they've got all the armour on, but it's got the cracking, even though it's gallons of water, but the mouth looks dry like a desert.
Well, it was when it was during the episode. Like I was like, are they going to do Ice Warriors references? Like and then it's when
it's mentioned.
It's when the Doctor meets the creature for the first time. He speaks in Old Martian. He goes, "Hey," and all of that. And like the woman recognises the language, and it's just I really like the Ice Warriors mentioned. They're mentioned as well as like leaving as well. Like, this is probably why they left, is because
of this
the glaciers, the virus, and it's just one little filter. Yeah. One little filter. I want to say.
That's one of the things I love about this story is because
it just shows if you don't do your job,
exactly,
people are going to die.
Exactly. What one of the things I loved about this story, and I do love about this story, is like you're saying, sometimes. In Doctor Who, not just old but new, sometimes it's, this has been destroyed because the crystal of such and such has been taken. With this one, something as simple and as boring and as everyday has caused this massive destruction and death. It's one plastic water filter, that's it.
One filter and catastrophe. Waters of Mars is actually a really tragic story, and I love the Dalek
reference.
The Dalek reference. What I really like about that is when you're watching Journey's End and Stolen Earth.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't. Other than the bit with the reality bomb where the people get killed in front of like Jackie and Mickey. you don't really think about how many people were actually killed during
in
that.
the episode, yeah.
Because when I was younger, it was the nostalgia of, oh wow, all the companions are back. Sarah Jane, the Sarah Jane Adventures and Torchwood is mixed in with Doctor Who, and like it was that nostalgia that you don't really sit down and think, actually, this.
Hasn't that got 2 David Tennants in it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. As Metacrisis Doctor.
Yeah,
but you're sitting there thinking, wow, this is amazing, but you don't think, wow, the Daleks are killing people. So that's what I really like about Waters of Mars. It just emphasises.
It's a very.
It emphasises.
It's the sort of story that could have been done very badly.
No, but I'm saying
wasn't,
with this Daleks thing, like it emphasises on the fact that people died in Gen because she said like her dad went out to go and find her mum, and nor her dad or her mum came back.
I've always liked this episode, but I didn't realise actually how good it actually is. Because obviously, because it's the one-off specials.
It's the
one-off.
Yeah.
It's very well done. It could have, again, like most stories, could have gone wrong, but it didn't. And there's a few little bits in it where, like the creatures
are scary.
Yeah, the creatures and
the way
very
they run
original
as well. It's like as a child, they made me jump.
Exactly, and also just
water always wins.
Also, even if you forget about how well the the special effects were done, which again, if that had been done wrong, like they originally tested out with the water dripping down the face, if the creatures had the water and then the actors had been blinking all the time, that would have made me reduce the mark. But luckily, they didn't.
What's the mark?
I love doing this to him.
Okay, what is it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Same for me.
Yeah.
I give it 10 out of 10. There is only one mistake in this episode.
Is there?
Yes, only one mistake, and I'm going to mention it because, and I hate to mention it, but it's not terrible. It's not. It's only.
It's not a big one.
It's an editing mistake. It's a continuity mistake. So in the bit where I believe we've called him Urine in this episode, we'll keep calling him that. When he's talking to
Russian guy.
Yeah, Russian guy.
Yeah.
When he's talking to the girl that's first got all like watered up.
Oh yeah.
Right. That was my water impression.
She's all watered.
She's all watered. So before she lays dormant in her body, and she's in the cell. Okay, and he's
so much water.
Yeah, and he's talking to her. But before she actually like transforms, like because you see behind him, she does all this.
Yeah.
And then she transforms. Before she does that.
Yeah.
So when it's the close-up shots on her, she looks normal.
Yeah.
But when it's the blurred out shot with her still behind him, you can already see she's already been changed.
Oh.
So she's changed too early, and then she does all this.
I do. Yeah, I have spotted that.
And that's the only mistake. But again, that's a continuity edit mistake. It's got nothing to do with the story. It really bothers me.
I mean, because it is very obvious that
I'm
she's
like,
got the makeup on.
they could have just used a different shot in that scene, and then that would have been perfect. But hey, not everything can be perfect. But even with that, I give it a 10 out of 10 because the story holds up. It really.
One thing I haven't mentioned as well.
I can't stop watching it.
The way, as well, one thing, sort of, sorry to cut you off there, but sort of, also there's a bit where when the Doctor does save the day, but this isn't necessarily a good thing this time, because he saved the day, but he hasn't done it for the right reasons. Normally the Doctor, he saves the day and it's because he really wants to help and because he wants to save someone's life. This time he
does it for vanity.
He hasn't saved those people's lives because he wants to save them. He saved them because I'm the Doctor and I can do what I bloody well want. You know what I mean? Which isn't the right reason, and it's the reason why Adelaide Brooke, I think, kills herself because she's like, he's like, I'm the Time Lord Victorious. I can do what I want, and she's
Time
like,
Lord Victorious is wrong.
Exactly.
So 10 out of 10 from both of us.
Yeah.
Next week we're talking about Classic Who again.
Yeah.
Who knows what it shall be?
Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see you in the future.
Or maybe the past. Or sideways through time.